Alright guys, so this is on the top of the hill here, basically overlooking where the front line is. So you can see there's military in the distance, and then as we turn the camera around, you've got the main camp over there in the distance. Pretty big camp. So basically what we had happening was, oh, here we go, there's a horse as well. There's native guys riding around on horses, which is pretty badass. So I've come down to the bridge now, kind of get a closer look. You can see this kind of like bodgy attempt at a line there, that log on the ground. Basically, they say if you cross that line, then you're subject to arrest. So what's happened is, you see those hills in the distance. Basically, that's where the pipeline's being built. That's where we had protesters. They've been pushed off. Now the road is blocked. Protesters can't get there. So not much really is stopping them from developing it. So we're just kind of kept at bay here. You can see these big trucks that have been burnt out. No one really knows who burnt them out. Could have been Dapple, it could have been our guys. Official story is that it's our guys, but it wasn't really a strategic move because it's kind of blocked us now from actually getting to the protest. You can see here it's like all apocalyptic looking. I'm kind of getting like really nervous walking up here, as like they could shoot me or arrest me, and I'm also here illegally, so I would be sent back home to fucking Australia, no problem about it. So this is my little sister here. She's a fucking warrior. She was flying her kite, and she flew it right over to these Navy dudes, these military dudes, and she goes up to the wall, "Excuse me, can I have my fucking kite?" And I'm freaking out. I think she's gonna get shot. But she holds strong, she holds it down, and these fucking guys, they come back and they give her the kite back, which is unreal. Just goes to show that on both sides we have humanity. Here's my other sister cruising up.
And our First Amendment right is getting violated, and our civil rights, and the land is our land, but they're constantly letting Dapple build on the land, and they're helping private organizations to do so. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think the governor here in Bismarck is doing his job, or her. I think they're doing a poor job at this. And as everybody say, water is life. I mean, what would we have if one of the oil pipes busts? And then what's going to happen? There we go. We have polluted water. So it made me come to a realization of, are they trying to do this so that we can pay prices for water as we do pay for gas? So the government can make the people just constantly depend on them. And I don't think, as an individual, me personally, we don't need the government. Because if we help make the law and put laws into legislation, why are they breaking the law?
As
And
we're
they're
sitting
supposed to
here,
uphold
they
the
have
law
all
and
these
protect the
vehicles
people.
pulling up here more, and I'm wondering, like, why?
And they're
What is
still
that
coming
for?
up here. As I look to my left here, they're still coming, and they got more cars that's just piling up, loaded semi-automatic weapons. That's not. We got kids here. We got little babies here. Is that really necessary? I mean, it makes me infuriated. It makes me want to cry. I'm emotional about this because water is what we need to breathe, to live, to have health. And oil, that's not going to help us. It's just money. Everybody worried about money. The money is the rule of all evil. And until people wake up and realize that, then maybe we will, as a people, unite together. You know, if everybody just constantly just think about themselves and money, we as a people will not survive.
I didn't get your name.
Taiwan Bolden is my name.
Bolden, can you spell Bolden for me?
Bolden.
And Taiwan, is that like a T-A-I?
Tyjuan.
Okay. And where are you from, Taiwan?
I'm from Atlanta in Michigan.
Atlanta, Michigan. All right. Did you guys come here together?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, are you a couple? Or?
Yes.
Okay, great. Sorry, I had to ask.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
They're portraying us as doing things that we're not, and the gun issue, which was actually a Dapple worker that was afraid and had his gun. And
Yeah.
they called
Yeah, that was a
him.
DAPA worker, and the news said it was
Excuse me.
one of our people that had a gun. We had the DAPA worker guy right there in the water.
With the 38 or something like that.
He had an AR-15.
Yes.
That's
And they said that it was ours, and that wasn't ours. It's just disappointing that some of the.
I throw this question out. They're like, they threatened to arrest us. We have to be on the north
Yeah,
side.
they just did.
Well, my question is, how do they draw an arbitrary line? This isn't like their
Right.
land, correct?
That's
This
right.
is a public throughway.
Yeah.
How could they
exactly.
just create an arbitrary, we're going to arrest you line? I'm
They
curious.
said it's a felony
What?
as well.
cops. They do what they please.
Exactly.
But it's a felony and law. I mean, how on an arbitrary? Who says it's that tree or this bridge?
Are you from North Dakota?